teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the USF Bulls, taking on last season's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the Hurricanes offense will get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Fresh setter down to the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to roam. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. And he's got it again. They convert. First and goal now, coming up at the 5.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Looking to pass this time. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they'll stop it short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Bulls offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I'll tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's caught on the crossing pattern. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion sets up a second down play. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial third down play coming up. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Canes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Breaks into the heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Miami, 14, South Florida, 0.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Has the first down and more. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally corral him at the 1.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
South Florida, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Now it's second down here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Off-play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trapped again in the pocket. The Bulls will send their punt team onto the field.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. It's a toss to the left side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He lets it go. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Catch made on the left side.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. QB to the tight end for a completion. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. It's a draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's strong. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Toss play to the outside. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action.
He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Just pounding away for another big game, Cook. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Handoff running right. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And the Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3.
Miami, 35. South Florida, 3.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? It's a quick grab. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Good completion to the tight end. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. One more play before they head to the locker room. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The USF offense is back out there now. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Fuller.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
High completion makes it second and medium. Bringing pressure. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Hand off to the back. He passed the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42, South Florida, 3.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game.
A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Bulls will line up to boot it away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, what a move. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Ball handed to the running back. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. He's looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense. Trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Bulls will send the punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. They'll run it here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick... gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powering through. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Takes the handoff, running off left tackle. They stop him right at the 24.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle, but first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They'll hand it off. It's the first and still running. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Inside the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Well, finally, some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job of containing him until that point.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up.
Touchdown, Canes. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. The pass rush closing in. The defense has got it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Hurricanes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Back to throw. It's Allen. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy.
Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Sacked on back-to-back plays.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Pounding away with the run game. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The back's got it. He's got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
63, South Florida, 3.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's Allen. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.